Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Super Symmetry. In the last episode, we begun work on, oh, we didn't begin work on this, but I got some stuff to show y'all. So our ore processing is now using the giant macerator, which I spent quite a while getting. This thing's a pain to get, but honestly, once you have one of these, it's worth it. This is worth it. I don't know why we didn't make this thing in the last one. We really need to build this... more of these forge hammers to actually keep up with this thing. It's ridiculous. I also put more effort into our actual resource storage, and you'll notice I picked up some garbage. We'll get rid of the garbage. Hey, we're supposed to do pyrite automation, so I think that's what we'll do. Or actually, we're working on vacuum tubes. So, y'all remember last episode, we left off with us not having enough redstone. Well, this is redstone dust, and the reason I made that big machine there is so we can make large quantities of this insanely fast. Soon we'll actually have to upgrade the storage, and that will be a bit of a nuisance to do, but I think we can do it. So we're gonna get started by cooking up some of this in the furnace here with some copper ingots. I also got our bronze and some steel production is going on right now, so bronze... we're doing good. We would have more if I didn't build that thing, but we're doing pretty good. And then we gotta take care of the trees, honestly, because these trees just need to be taken care of. I broke an axe taking care of these trees. Alright, so we got some red alloy, and this is enough to complete the quest, so... primitive age, nah. Ain't nobody care about that. We only care about... oh, wait. We've already done the storage trawler. Let's go ahead and pick those up out of here. Get that quest nice and good and completed. It wants the drawer basic, not the cool drawer. Oh, that's stupid. Okay, let's go ahead and just take care of this then. And of course, I'm not doing the potent pipes or anything. It's not essential, so... wiring. Fine wires. And also... plate of metal into foil. Okay. So, that basically wants us to make some plates. And then we gotta turn one of those plates into a foil. So, we do that over here. So we beat that with a hammer, and then that should give us two. And then we'll take the wire cutters, which I don't have on me, to one of those. And I believe the other one can just be thrown back in there, turned into foil. Alright, so this will give us a single red alloy wire, which is sad. But if we, okay, how do we make this into a foil? Or do we have to beat this with a hammer? Do we have to do it ourselves? Maybe I should figure this out. How do you make this? Okay. Okay. How do you make that? Okay, you do just slap it with a hammer. Okay, well, there's our foils, and from foil, we go to this. And this is just a sad quantity that we've made. We've made, like, the worst amount of this, but that's why we're gonna get to low voltage today, hopefully. We now need to make glass tubes, and you all saw last time, glass is kind of a bit of an interesting thing to make. Because you can't just make it like you do in regular Minecraft, where you just smelt stuff in a furnace. No. You have to actually use, you have to make a mixture of different things here, like quartzite sand and all of that. So we'll go ahead and macerate this flint dust over here. Take out some tin, we'll make some bronze with that. I've got even more bronze, so... holy crap, there's even iron in there. What the heck is this place making right now? We got iron, we got all kinds of stuff. I don't know why I made this iron. Oh, maybe for conveyor belts, but we don't really need that right now. Alright, so we're making some steel ingots right here. Nice. And here we're cooking up... what are we cooking up? We're cooking up some, something. Anthracite, probably. Let's go check and see how much anthracite we got stored. I have no doubt that we've almost filled one of these with impure anthracite, which is why this is going to be a pain. Because when we get the centrifuge, we're going to have to set up a new ore system, which is going to probably go behind this machine again. But I think we can fit all of that in here. We'll probably just do a turbine here, battery here, which will go up into the thing. The hopper will be switched to face into the thing here, and then we'll have the centrifuge that will just pipe right out of here. We might do an ore washer before the centrifuge is my plan, because it actually makes the centrifuge much more effective, although it gives you a waste product of tailing dust, which is not really a waste product. You can convert that into quartzite depending on certain things. So making these vacuum tube components, you need steel and steel rings. So we have a steel bolt, we just need a steel ring. Making the steel ring requires just an ingot of steel. I think we're going to be needing a lot of steel today, honestly. So we're going to get our file, and we're going to go ahead and slap down this this here piece of piece of steel and make a ring from it. Make a ring yes. And then we need copper wire, which I don't actually think we have yet. Or, well, actually, we don't even have any of that, so we need copper very badly. Let's go get some copper. All of the copper actually got sacrificed to produce bronze, so... You're wondering what gives you copper. We have chalcocite, chalcopyrite. Real guard is not copper, okay. And then I believe bornite is also copper, so we'll take care of the, this stuff, because we got most of that. Cook it with some charcoal, and then we should be good. Alright, here is our bronze going nicely, and our copper ingots are ready to go. We gotta go take these over to the Smash-O-Matron. Smash it! Do it now! Please, just... Good, okay. Yes, we're making progress. These 2 copper plates will be turned into wires. And, fortunately, that should be good. There we go, and we need to make sure we get this thing set in there. We're gonna be making a lot of these, I'm pretty sure of that. So, being able to make these on demand is kind of essential. There we go. Detect submit. We gotta make the machine soon. We're gonna need a ball mold, and this is where things are gonna be getting close to vacuum tube levels of goodness. Our flint should be done macerating, and in that case, we'll see if this macerates down into what I think it does, which is indeed quartz sand. I think that's what we need. I don't even remember, honestly. We take this, and we can turn this into 9 stacks of flint tiny dust, which is what we need. I probably want to make a gravel line, because making gravel lines is, well, I mean, gravel's kind of good, and it makes flint, sand, all kinds of stuff. Everything you need to make glass is able to be made from gravel, apparently. Are we automating this? I don't think I've automated one of these, so I'm probably just going to put this thing right in the rest of the machines. Right in the heart of the production center here. And you can see this guy is cooking lots of anthracite, so... I'm pretty sure you could power a large bronze boiler using that big macerator. This thing does a lot of magic. Yep, we got 1,400, almost, well, 1,200 anthracite dust right there. That's insane. The glass tubes have been completed. Now time for the vacuum chamber, which is gonna be probably the least favorite thing I have to make. We just gotta make one of these, okay? And to make some of these, we're gonna need to use about 15 bronze ingots. This is for the pistons, okay? We gotta make some copper plates. No, not copper. We gotta make bronze plates. This thing is running on empty. Usually this thing can power like every single machine. But this guy just requires so much steam. I mean, it's keeping up. It's keeping those pipes nice and full, but it's incredible how much steam that guy needs. I got more chalcocite on me. I gotta throw that in the machine. I love this thing. This thing is great. We're gonna need 6 more plates. Well, not 6 more plates. We're gonna need 4 more plates for the motors, so, I'm gonna take care of that while we're doing the actual thing itself. I think we need 7. I have the other one in here, so that way we get a total of 8. And then we need to make 1. Not 1. No, we gotta make 2. We gotta make a second one. Make a second one, please. Okay, there we go. Piston time. We gotta make these. Oh, we need saw. Okay. And that's our 2 pistons done. And this is basically the same thing, except there's no pipes in this at all. Just gotta use some bronze rods and some motors. Now that we got the motor, we gotta make some of these. We gotta make some tiny pipes, I think, and then we gotta make the rods and stuff. Alright, so we need 9 of these. It is a good thing we made some iron ingots. I did not expect that we would need these today, but it seems we do. And, we're just gonna file these into some rods. This apparently needs, rings of iron, so that's why we're making these. And then, we gotta make some more of the rotors. I hate making rotors. Final step is the machine casings, and then we need pipes. Which are, not that bad. That should be pretty easy, actually. I was not expecting how easy those pipes were gonna be. I was expecting them to be much worse. 1, 2... I believe we should be covered with 9 of these, so we'll just shove those in one of them, see what happens, and I hope it's good. Glass might be an issue. I don't know where I put the glass. I think I put the glass somewhere in the building materials section, right? Yeah. So that's 2 of the components. We just need the rest of this bronze to be done, which it seems to be coming along nicely. Bronze hull. We just need the pipes now, which, are done. Good. That's one vacuum chamber done and ready to go. So we can make some vacuum tubes. Nice stuff. And soon we'll be getting into crafting calculations. I would love to have that. Because last time we did not have that, and that was misery. Maybe this will be better, but I like to do things in my head, you know? Maybe I like to do them in my head. Now, how on earth are we going to manage to actually have an output for that when there's a block behind that? Oh wait, no, there's a pipe up. Well, that's fine. We can just reorient this in such a way that it won't be an issue. No, it won't be an issue. There we go. That's more like it. Glass tubes, vacuum components, and I believe we need steel rings. Which, this is when the game gets really steel heavy, is when you get into early low voltage, is what I like to call this. This is late steam age, early low voltage right here. Alright, shove those in there. That should be doing its stuff. We're gonna need to go get some actual battery stuff. Well, batteries may not be essential to actually progressing. Batteries are very important. So, just because the book doesn't say you need them, okay? You definitely need them. You cannot live without batteries. I don't understand how you would do that. You'd have to have insane power generation right there. But this should do. And we're making circuits now. Of which the first stage is deforesting an entire section of the planet, which in this case is our forestry room. Very nice. We got 3 trees that time. We gotta pulverize all them trees down, which should give us 4 pulp for each log. You need 2 vacuum tubes for each low voltage, ultra low voltage circuit, which is, or well, low voltage circuit is what it is. You need like 3 vacuum tubes for it, or no, 2 vacuum tubes, and then you need a bunch of wire and stuff. So we've pulverized this, and this is where the compressor comes in handy once again. The compressor allows you to compress that into wonderful pieces of stuff. Now, you also need wood pulp for another thing, which is called, I don't even know, it's called chat or something? I don't know. It's used in paper making, and that's what we need it for. So we need a bucket of water, and then we can slap this onto the wood pulp, I think. Or it goes underneath, maybe. Oh wait, no, we could just rotate it. Look at these buttons on the side here, we can just rotate this, right? Yeah, it makes 4 chad, which then with the chad, you need a rolling pin. So, I'm thinking of a machine that could potentially make paper, like, really easily from this. And, no, there's no machines that do that. But the rolling pin is what we need to look at. So, you can make one from wood, which is what I think we're gonna do. Actually, at that point, why not just make it from iron? It is literally that easy. You just take, 2 rods, and then you put them on the end of an ingot, and then you have a rolling pin. I'm not actually sure how that makes any sense at all, but it just does. It just does, okay? And then you file it. Oh, well, that makes sense. Which gives you 2 papers, so once you have 2 paper, you can get the paper quest done. You need to make 2 resistors, which are kind of a pain to tech submit. At least once we get to low voltage, we'll be having no problems. With this, you need fine copper wire. Good thing we prepared some copper plates for our first circuit. This is gonna be nice. That is not fine copper wire. That is... oh, that is depressing copper wire. What the heck? Okay, make some of this. This is really cheap, so just do that. You get fine copper wire. And then we need some kind of coal dust of some kind. I think we can use anthracite, but I'm not certain. Let's check the recipe book and see if it... yes, it can take anthracite. Thank goodness. And, we've been farming rubber trees this whole time. You may not have realized that rubber trees are actually essential for not just rubber, but also making these. So, take a bucket from there, shove it on those, make these guys nice and clean. And that makes us 2 resistors, which gets the quest nice and completed. And then we're ready to go for the next stage. We're almost at XNet, which would allow us to automate the blast furnace. Funny thing is, you may have noticed I did not use XNet, because I don't like XNet at all. I don't even know how it works, so that's why I don't use it, because I don't understand it at all. And, yeah, it just is nice to not use something you don't understand. Maybe I should learn it, honestly. Probably should do that. But this is where things get a little bit more of a problem, because we gotta make 6 of, gotta take 6 ingots, sacrifice them to the press over here. It's time to make the actual circuit boards like this. Wait, it needs 2. Oh, since when? Okay. And, seeing as we have 10 crafting uses left, I hope this thing lasts for us to make the circuit. I want to get the circuit today, that would be cool. And we have a circuit board. With that, we can detect submit. Boom. Time for low voltage circuits. Which is very easy to make and just requires some red alloy wires. You don't have any of those. We gotta make more. 1, 2, 3. And we're ending right where I want it to. With the final thing we're crafting. A circuit. This is going to kill our wire cutters right here. That's it. They're dead. Holy. But hey, maybe we'll be able to get the wire mill pretty... No. We need to get the, Yeah, we need to get the wire mill because, of course we do, to make circuits really easily, but I think between episodes, my goal is to get a bunch of these, so we don't have to deal with, making more of these during the next episode. See y'all then. We gotta make wire cutters, though. And we gotta finish today's episode, though. So, alright, I'm gonna make a pair of steel pliers. This time they'll last us to the low voltage age when we actually are gonna need pliers a lot, of course. Ah, dang it, are you kidding me? I gotta make more plates. I mean, I might as well just hammer this last one. It's like, I just need one plate for this. I just need one plate. And low voltage circuits are done. I'll see you all next time when we do more stuff. Hopefully I'll have a bunch more of these guys. So, see you all then.